WWE cancels Brock Lesnar's WrestleMania 42 match. WWE planning major character change for Lyra Valkyria. Rhea Ripley reveals brutal black eye after SmackDown win. WWE blocks Elimination Chamber watch parties. Major star breaks silence after SmackDown debut. Huge name officially signs with WWE. Let's get started. WWE cancels Brock Lesnar's WrestleMania 42 match. Brock Lesnar's long-awaited WrestleMania return has been a major talking point, but one rumored blockbuster match may already be off the table. If Lesnar does step back into the spotlight this year, it would mark his first appearance at the Showcase of the Immortals since WrestleMania 39. The Beast Incarnate has been absent from WWE programming ever since he was referenced in Janelle Grant's lawsuit involving Vince McMahon, which effectively put his status with the company on ice. However, things started heating up after the 2026 Royal Rumble. Fans immediately began buzzing when former NXT champion Obafemi, fresh off his main roster move, crossed paths with Lesnar during the match. The brief interaction was enough to spark heavy speculation that WWE could be building toward a massive Lesnar vs. Femi showdown at WrestleMania 42. It sounded huge, but it may not be happening. A popular account on X recently posed the question directly to fans about whether WWE was planning to book the Beast Incarnate against the ruler at WrestleMania. In the replies, well-known wrestling insider Ibu of Selfmade quickly shut the rumors down with a blunt one-word response: no. Of course, the idea of Obafemi stepping into the ring with Brock Lesnar is the kind of clash that sells itself. The raw power, the physicality, the spectacle, it has all the ingredients of a true box office main event. But at least for now, it looks like WWE isn't ready to pull the trigger on that potential dream match. Whether the company is saving the confrontation for a bigger long-term story, or the rumors were simply overblown remains to be seen. But as of this moment, Lesnar vs. Femi at WrestleMania 42 appears to be unlikely. Rhea Ripley reveals brutal black eye after SmackDown win. Rhea Ripley may have walked out of SmackDown with the win, but she definitely didn't walk out untouched. During the February 20th episode of SmackDown, Mommy went to war with Julia in a stiff, physical 9-minute clash that had the crowd locked in from the opening bell. The match itself ended in Ripley's favor via disqualification, but by the time the night wrapped up, the real story was written all over her face. Literally. Ripley was left sporting a noticeable black eye, and true to character, she didn't shy away from it. Not long after SmackDown went off the air, Ripley took to Instagram to show off the swelling around her eye. Keeping things perfectly in character, she dropped a sarcastic caption wishing Julia a happy birthday, adding a playful but very on-brand twist to the damage she took inside the ring. As of now, WWE hasn't officially confirmed the exact moment the injury occurred. However, many fans immediately pointed to one particularly brutal sequence during the match where Julia connected with a stiff kick that snapped Ripley's head back and drove her skull into the mat. The spot drew attention live, and in hindsight, it looks even more telling. Despite the visible damage, Ripley doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. She is still being advertised for next weekend's Women's Elimination Chamber match in Chicago, Illinois, which suggests the injury isn't expected to keep her sidelined. But if this is the kind of punishment Ripley is taking on a regular episode of SmackDown, just imagine how chaotic Elimination Chamber could get. WWE planning major character change for Lyra Valkyria. Lyra Valkyria may be headed for a serious character shakeup after weeks of frustration. Despite spending months teaming with Bayley, the duo hasn't made the impact many expected. Valkyria has repeatedly pressed Adam Pearce for a shot at the women's tag team champions, Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, but the opportunities just haven't come. Now, that could be changing. According to Bodyslam.net, WWE officials have reportedly held internal talks about adjusting Valkyria's on-screen persona. The belief is that she could become far more aggressive, mirroring the growing frustration both she and Bayley have shown after being consistently overlooked. And honestly, the timing lines up. Both Valkyria and Bayley recently failed to qualify for the Women's Elimination Chamber match, adding another setback to their recent struggles. For a team that keeps demanding opportunities, the breakthrough simply hasn't happened. If WWE pulls the trigger on this reported change, Valkyria's bottled-up frustration could evolve into a much more dangerous edge, one that might completely reshape her position on the roster. Whether that leads to a more ruthless partnership with Bayley or something even more dramatic is still unclear. There's currently no confirmed timeline for when, or if, this shift will hit WWE television. But if the internal discussions turn into reality, fans may be seeing a very different Lyra Valkyria sooner rather than later. Do you think WWE should turn Lyra Valkyria more aggressive right now? Leave your thoughts down in the comments. WWE blocks Elimination Chamber watch parties. WWE is tightening its grip ahead of Elimination Chamber, and fans are not happy about it. A new report from Fightful Select reveals that WWE has implemented strict blackout restrictions for the upcoming premium live event on February 28th at the United Center. The move blocks local bars, theaters, and other venues in the Chicago area from hosting public watch parties for Elimination Chamber. The reason? Boosting ticket sales and ensuring the arena is filled to capacity. This strategy isn't new. WWE enforced a similar policy for WrestleMania 42 in Las Vegas, prohibiting public viewing events within a 50-mile radius of Allegiant Stadium. The idea is straightforward. Instead of fans gathering elsewhere to watch the show on a big screen, the company wants them inside the building, buying tickets and contributing directly to the live gate. While the approach makes business sense, it hasn't gone over well with everyone. Local Chicago business owners, who typically see major wrestling events as a boost to weekend revenue, are reportedly frustrated by the restrictions. Watch parties have long been a way for establishments to draw crowds, sell food and drinks, and capitalize on wrestling's biggest nights. Under these new rules, that opportunity is effectively off the table. The policy also reflects WWE's more aggressive stance on public performance licensing under its current domestic agreement with ESPN Unlimited and its international distribution through Netflix. As the company continues a period of record-setting financial growth and structural transition, maximizing live event revenue appears to be a major priority, and the stakes are high. Elimination Chamber 2026 is positioned as one of the final major stops on the road to WrestleMania 42. The card is stacked, featuring CM Punk defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Finn Balor, AJ Lee taking on Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental title, and both the men's and women's Elimination Chamber matches with WrestleMania implications. With that kind of lineup, WWE clearly wants every possible seat filled. Whether fans embrace the live-only push or push back against the blackout rules remains to be seen, but one thing is certain. WWE is making it clear that being in the building is now the premium experience. Major star breaks silence after SmackDown debut. WWE SmackDown brought plenty of action to Fort Lauderdale this week, but one under-the-radar moment has fans talking just as much as the matches themselves. Among the night's matchups was Obafemi taking on Kit Wilson in a hard-hitting contest. However, the bout carried extra significance beyond the in-ring action. It officially marked the main roster debut of Vickie Guerrero as a referee on the Blue brand. Many longtime viewers will recognize Guerrero from her consistent work in NXT, where she built a solid reputation as a reliable official. Now she's stepping onto the SmackDown stage, signaling a clear vote of confidence from WWE. Naturally, Guerrero made sure to celebrate the milestone. Shortly after the show, she took to Instagram and shared a photo of herself raising Obafemi's hand following the match. She also posted an AI-generated image of herself in referee form, clearly embracing the moment. It didn't take long for the WWE Universe to notice. Since her appearance on Friday night, Guerrero has been picking up serious traction online, with fans showing support and curiosity about her move to SmackDown. And for those who have followed her NXT run, this moment has been a long time coming. This also isn't her first time officiating on a big stage. Back in July 2025, Guerrero served as the referee for the NXT Women's Championship match between Jacy Jayne and Jordynne Grace at Evolution, one of the brand's more high-profile matches of the year. On top of that, she was stationed at ringside during the show's chaotic 20-woman Battle Royal. With her SmackDown debut now in the books and momentum building, it'll be interesting to see how often WWE continues to feature Vickie Guerrero going forward. One thing is already clear: fans are paying attention. Huge name officially signs with WWE. WWE isn't slowing down in the new year. The company has already made several notable signings in 2026, continuing its push to secure the next generation of top stars. Meanwhile, rival All Elite Wrestling has been making moves of its own. But now, a new report suggests WWE may have quietly added another rising name to its growing pipeline: Starboy Charlie. For those who may not be familiar, Starboy Charlie has been steadily building momentum on the independent wrestling scene across the United States. Known for his athleticism and growing fan buzz, the young standout has quickly become a name to watch among indie prospects. That buzz only intensified after Charlie appeared at this past Friday's Evolve tapings, which of course operates under the WWE umbrella. His presence immediately sparked speculation among fans about whether WWE had already made a move behind the scenes. Ever since Triple H helped launch the WWE ID program, the company has made it very clear they are aggressively scouting talent worldwide. The goal is simple: identify the best independent prospects early and potentially funnel them into NXT or even the main roster pipeline. According to reports, Starboy Charlie is already under a WWE ID deal following his Evolve appearance. If that report proves accurate, this could be another smart long-term pickup for WWE as they continue stacking young talent for the future. Now, the big question becomes when, not if, fans might see Starboy Charlie officially debut on Evolve, NXT, or somewhere else within the WWE system. And knowing how quickly things can move in today's wrestling landscape, that moment might come sooner than expected.